Yo,
What's good, D?
what up, John?
How you doing?
Man, I can't complain. Nice kicks, brother.
I'm John Kosnick. I'm a lead footwear designer on Nike Sportswear.
My name is DePaul Williams. I'm an expert product line manager for Nike Sportswear. You want to reminisce, talk about Dn8?
Yeah, go to the studio.
Let's go.
How was the reaction from kids to the DN informative in what you were asking for us to do on the Dn8?
Good question. When we shot DN, I naturally knew that we were on the right path because getting DN in front of consumers, they kept asking the question, well, what would this look like if you put the air bubbles and the forefoot? How would this look if it was a full-length shoe? And on top of that, they were asking us to push more. Hey, you can be more, give it more attitude, give it a bit more edge. So naturally, when I briefed you in, it was important for us to make sure that one, it was going to be a full-length shoe, and two, that it had just the right amount of attitude, and that we're starting from a blank piece of paper and not necessarily creating something that looked like DN.
Yeah.
Man, I really love the way that the outsole is designed. Talk to me about just your thought process and approach.
We really wanted that smooth transition heel to toe to be synonymous with DN. And so we contoured the outsole rubber directly against the airbags, which creates this sort of wavy design that really allows the outsole and the air units to flex and torque with your foot to enable that really smooth heel to toe transition.
They gonna love that one.
Yeah.
They gonna like that one.
This is a super early prototype of the Dn8 where we had the DN bag in the heel, and then in the forefoot we had the prototype Dn8 bag. And what we actually did was poked holes in it and inserted these tubes, which then we hooked up to a pressurizer, like an air pressure machine. And what that was able to do was inflate all the chambers to different pressurizations. So we tried them with low pressure, we tried them with high pressure, we tried them with different mixes, we tried all sorts of different stuff, inflated the bags, and then ran around the floor to see if people could feel a difference. The result was high pressure on the toe and on the heel, so you get maximum impact protection, and then low pressure in the middle of the foot. So as you're standing underneath your heel and the ball of your foot, you're getting that nice, soft, squishy, like all-day comfort.
All right, so what are some of the elements on the shoe that help bring like that sport meets style, just that style and function to life?
There are details like we've got this high-density woven for a majority of our upper. That's like a super protective textile. It's going to keep like the top of your foot protected from, stepping on your toes in the subway or like spilling a drink. You have that and like a TPU toe tip that's going to keep you protected from the outside world, like protect you from scuffs. But then inside the shoe where we've got the slashes, outside of those being super bold graphic, we talked about it being the icon of the shoe.
People are getting a shoe that's lightweight, breathable, durable, just a mix of materials that just make it sit right for the city.
I think everything an Air Max shoe should be.
All right, man, enough reminiscing. It's time to get to work on the next one.
Don't I know it? Thank you for watching behind the design of the Air Max Dn8.